7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, oh man. Oh man. You found us again. It's Wednesday night.
Foreman.
I'm feeling all, I'm giving them all, I'm going all out. I'm not holding anything back.
All in.
All in.
No fold.
4 old mans tonight.
No fold.
You gotta know when to hold them.
You gotta
know when to fold them.
You gotta know when to walk away and know when to run.
Man, I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is...
Kenny Rogers.
You're kind of starting to look like him. Let me know when you start giving them ladies pagers and ringing them on a regular basis.
Wow.
Mad street cred right there.
I'm telling you.
Dial them up. So,
I'm not taking my love to town.
there you go. See, you know a lot more country stuff than I do.
Not really.
You know,
Not really.
I swear, you know a lot more country stuff than I do.
Yeah. I need to improve my game in all-rounded adventures to win this trivia.
Yeah. Well, we got to.
If anybody wants to play trivia that's good, come to our team. We need help. We're losers. Losers.
We're going to have a good show for you tonight. As usual, we're shooting live. John, where are we at?
Beautiful downtown. Well, I'm going to have to say we're beautiful uptown Ingles.
Yeah.
Because we're right at the beginning of the dang thing, ain't we?
There you go. Well, I mean, like as soon as you
That's right.
you
We're uptown
and we're there.
Ingles.
Yeah.
We're in beautiful uptown Ingles.
Inside Captain's Cove Outfitters.
With the lights in our eyes.
It is. Yeah.
It's bright in here.
The start.
Our future's so bright.
That's why I'm going blind, John. You know, it's the lights.
It's the lights.
All of the lights.
Camera. Action.
We got the weekend fishing. We're going to talk about the belt. We've got some captain's corners. And tonight's topic, we're going to talk about bait, John. And bait specifically, specifically for kind of your offshore fishing. So it's not going to be an hour-long infomercial for bait at Captain's Cove.
Nope.
We'll talk about bait that you could get anywhere. I'm sure Jim would love for it to be that. But we're going to give you some tips and tricks on some things that you could use once you get out there and get on them. So, John, you ready to do this?
Let's go.
All right, let's take a look. See if anybody's even checking us out here this evening. I see a couple people on right there. Man, all right. Let's see here. Let's scroll up. Bobby P. from Tennessee. First again today in Key West. Probably won't make the show, though. So, for those that don't know, Bobby is down in Key West with Susie B., and they're going to tie the knot tomorrow. So, congratulations there, Bobby and Susie. That's, John, I kind of feel responsible for them. I think they met at our shindig, I guess, a little while ago. So congratulations.
At the shindig. Huh?
Yep. I know Stacy's down there. She's going to be taking some pictures of them. I think Missy's doing some hairdos or something like that. So you guys keep an eye on them. They're trouble. So, let's see. All right. Rick is on. He says, I'll take second. There you go. Denise is there. Jim, he's jigging and hanging. All right. There you go. Sam's on. David's on. Dale is on. Lara. Hello from the smoky Northeast. All right. Lara, I still haven't forgot about you, hon. I got to get that stuff in the mail to you there. Casey is on. Doug is there. Chris is on from Lake Michigan. Well, that answers one of the questions I had for old Chris.
Where's he catching trout? Lake trout.
Yeah. Karrie is on. Bonnie was State Farm.
We seen her last night.
We did. And Doug.
And Doug.
Ty is on. Tyler's on. Thomas is on. And James, there you go. Jeff's on. What's up, Jeff? Jacinda is there.
Shouldn't he be working on your motor?
He can watch the show. It's okay. Jacinda's on.
Get to work, Jeff.
Jacinda, why are you watching tonight, Jacinda?
Yeah.
Jacinda's so scared of what's going to happen to her tonight.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Kenneth is on. Casey.
She didn't just send anything, did she?
We're going to talk about it.
Uh-oh.
We came up with a new term.
Oh, boy.
There's pre-Jacinda in now. Kev Dog's all in. Just Jessica's there. Hey, from North Carolina, says the no-name comment right there. All right, cool. Jacinda knows she's already crying. Jacinda.
I can leave. No, you stay. Stay.
So we're
can leave.
We're going to have a good time
man,
tonight.
that's fun.
And for everybody that knows Jacinda, we love us some Jacinda, but we're going to pick on her tonight. It's going to happen. So let's get into it here, John. Let's see, get back on the right page here. So, John, this is actually our first episode of the month. I know it's all the way to 7th right now, but it's our first episode of the month. Were you aware of that?
No.
Yep. So last week was the last day of the month, and then Thursday followed, which meant it was the first Thursday of the month, so that was Blackwater Fishing Club. Blackwater Fishing Club had their fishing tournament on Saturday, and they had the meeting on Thursday, which you spoke so eloquently, and I think you lied your ass off to them folks. You told them you don't scream and holler, you don't get upset anymore. I mean, I was like, where's John King?
I said that?
You did.
During
I was
a
like,
talk?
You did.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I was like, what'd you do with John King?
Somebody should have played the song in the background. It's getting deep in here. I really said that?
You did. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I don't get
man.
frustrated anymore. I don't scream and holler. I'm getting too old for that. And I'm thinking,
Whoa.
where's that button?
I lied to those people. I lied to those people.
Now, you did a great job talking about tying knots and all that good stuff, but your intro on how you don't do certain things or say
It
you
was
don't
a
do
bunch of
that.
BS.
I was like, man, let's go
Horse buggy?
let's go to the video.
Oh, man.
I have a feeling,
Shame on me.
and we'll talk about it later, but I have a feeling you were screaming and hollering on Sunday.
No.
You
I
didn't?
was very subdued because I didn't know
With
what
everything
else to
that
do.
happened to you on Sunday.
I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, John.
I was lost and flabbergasted and free willy. I mean, balling or whatever I was doing.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was doing. Boy, no, I was pretty
Lordy.
subdued. I guess I left myself speechless, which is hard
There you
to
go.
do.
There you go. Well, we got Bill's tuned in. Michelle is on. What's up, Michelle? There we go. So people call in. Damn, we've had 2 new subscribers, John. We had there was a blue panda and a number, but it's already gone away before I can announce it. Now we got Jeff's on there, new subscriber. Congratulations, thank you, bud. So man, that number's slowly getting up there, buddy. It's slowly getting up there.
Yeah, we'll be at 25 soon.
2,500, John. You got to think positive.
Oh, positivity.
So back to the Blackwater Fishing Club, John. They had the tournament on Saturday, and let's see if we can get these winners up here. Let's see. Let's give them the old logo right there quick, and then bam. So here's your winners. I think James took first in trout, and Kenny took first in the redfish there. Old Kev Dog brought up the second in trout. And I guess the prize money rolled over for the second place red because I don't know what had happened, but there was only a first place red.
And they didn't catch but a few reds, I guess.
There we go.
One of them Yankee Town days.
Yep. So congratulations again, Blackwater Fishing and Social Club now meets the first Thursday of every month upstairs at the Blackwater, 7 o'clock on that first Thursday. There's a tournament following this Saturday, so good times, lots of fun. The social part is fun as well. Get to catch up with everybody and have a few adult beverages. That's cool. Moving right along here, for those that don't know, Shasta McNasty Fishing has ticked up. We've ticked up. We've teamed up with Lickety Split Charters, and we're doing the old red snapper stuff, the offshore trips as well. Give us a call, 352-220-3206, if you want to run out there and get on some of them red beauties. The weather has been sporty, but John, we've been out there giving it the whirl, the old college try right there. It's we have not had nice weather. I heard it was nice today. I heard it was nice today.
Boy. The winds are just evil. Blowing.
Moving right along, John. Where are we at here? Let's get the, let's do the old, man, we're going to get right into it, John. We're going to hit Captain's Corner like, bam, 8-12. We're doing Captain's Corner.
Let's do it.
We're going to talk, Jessica
More time
said.
to talk about bait.
There you go. Jessica set this in right in the scooch amount of time to get it on the show today. She apologized for it being late, but hey, she got it in there. That's what all that matters. Captain's Corner, everybody's the captain of their own vessel, and what this is you as tailors, you're sending us a fishing report. So we want to kind of know the area that you're fishing, what you might be throwing, and what you might be catching. Film it on your camera like this. Not like this, like this. And send it to Capt Eric at gmail.com, Shasta McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or you could text it to 352-220-3206. And I'm going to give you an example of right now what we need, because she does a very good job. And you ready for this, John?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Here's Jessica.
Jessica, Captain's Corner. Been fishing since this morning. We got some nice trout inland and on the flats. Trying to redfish now. Caught this beautiful 27 on my jig with my little John. Tight lines, it's going to be released.
All right, good job there, Jessica. John pointed out that she had her Spider-Man shirt on. She looked like Spider-Man right there.
That's right. I seen the red because I'm colorblind.
The old
and the blue, red and blue.
It was the old classic-looking Spider-Man,
classic.
You know, the ordeal right there.
Yep. She used her net on that fish.
There you go. There you go. So she is rocking that Little John. She loves the Little John.
She's artificial, which is a kudos to her because she ain't throwing bait. She throws artificial and wins sends in all these fish to these places and wins stuff.
Yep.
So she's not going to change, I don't think, if it's working, right?
There you go.
I don't think she's going to change.
There you go. So, John, moving right along, we got another one. And another one of our tailors here sends in something quite regular. It's Rick. Here we go, Rick.
Hey, guys. Little Captain's Corner. Rick and Laura, Friday afternoon. Thought we'd do the second half of the day. Incoming tide's very strong. Doing nothing but Z-Man artificials. Got a red, just got the snook. Fixing to measure it up and send it off to CCA. Gotta win that boat, guys.
Oh! Wrong button. Whoa! As the Chinese guy would say, it's wonga button, Alex.
Yeah.
You make so stop.
Oh, Lord, I did. It was dancing, John, dancing.
So I'll bet you Rick remembered to put that on a stick and put it in for the, what's that called? CCA?
Yeah. Star
every
tournament.
Photo you send in and get a chance to win something.
Star tournament going on now. I think he said something about wanting to win that boat, John.
That's right.
Get him a new boat.
Everybody love win a boat.
Who wouldn't want a boat?
I like a boat.
Right now, I'll take a new boat.
Yeah, why not?
So, all right, I'm just looking. I'm giving it a second just to see if the startup comes back. Sometimes it does that if I hit the wrong button, but I think we're golden. I think we're okay.
I think it's still playing.
Yeah, no. I mean, it is. It went away. Oh no, it came back. See, I knew. I had a feeling that it was gonna do that. It was
gonna start, so you have to hit it again then.
Well, see, I could see it on my button right here. It's still running, even though we can't see it. It's still running.
Now it's quit.
It should finish out without bringing anything else up.
Ah.
Should. It should. So there again, Captain's Corner. We're just a local fishing report from your own boat. Tell us, how it doesn't have to be a boat. If you're fishing from the bridge or you're fishing from shore, just let us know. Everybody wants to know. We're here to bring knowledge. Jacinda doesn't want a boat. She is happy in kayak land.
Oh man.
Well, is a kayak a boat? Kind of,
It
sort
is.
of.
I think that she's in a boat.
Yeah.
We're not going to have to argue that one, but I think that if you're in something and you're in the water, it's called a boat.
She'll let us know, John.
Yep.
She'll let us know.
The kayak queen is in a boat queen now.
All right. So, John, moving right along, our next segment right here is called The Belt. Been around for a while, and I've been trying to get rid of the belt, but you guys just won't let it go, John. They I try to get rid of it, and they do something to bring it right back. And let's take a look at our current belt winner. Not that I was, tired of looking at Sam, but I'm glad we're looking at somebody else now. Samuel Snook was up there for 2 months. But Thomas was the winner of our Cobia edition for last month. So we'll be looking at this picture for the next, the foreseeable month right here.
Nice.
So for those that don't know what the belt is, we want you to take a picture of the targeted species, a picture of you holding it, then a picture of it on the stick, so we know what the length was, and whoever had the biggest one of that month is the winner. And
What's the fish?
it was the Jack Crevalle, the one everybody could catch. Let me see how many pictures we got here, John. Hold on. Oh, that's right. We don't have any because everybody forgets about the belt. Jack Crevalle. Who doesn't catch a Jack Crevalle?
Maybe they didn't catch one. When you're targeting the species.
Oh, when you're targeting it, and all of a sudden it becomes hard.
It disappears. I'm going to go out there and catch catfish. And go out there and you don't catch any catfish.
Well, then I need to target catfish.
That's right.
Every trip.
And then they won't come around. That's the way this works.
There we go. So this much fish, after much deliberation last episode, you guys called it was the Jack Crevalle.
So everybody that posted the word Jack Crevalle, I want to see more production out of you. I want to see if there's 5 people that did it. I want to see 5 Jack Crevalle this month.
It's not a boat, she says.
It's not a boat. It's not a boat.
It's
Well, I
on
was
top
waiting.
of the water, and hers has a
And
motor.
it floats.
So what is it?
That's right. It floats. What the heck is it then? I think she's wrong on this one.
I don't know. It is what it is. Oh, Casey says he's been working. Wah, wah, wah. You guys
he was
with all
buying
this
more
work
aluminum, so
talk,
he must have a lot of jobs. He was getting more aluminum,
I
so
don't
he's
know.
doing quite well, I think.
I heard him crying about he had all the time in the world to go fishing, and then he got like 19 orders in one day.
That's right. That's right. Gotta be careful.
Be careful what you wish for, Casey.
It's amazing how quick the stuff comes. Oh man.
There we go.
Oh,
Well, good
she's
deal.
calling it a vessel.
It's a vessel.
Wait a minute. I have a vessel.
Well, I guess if it was a boat, it'd have to have registration numbers and all that. And I don't think kayaks have that. Do they?
Kayaks. I don't think
Yeah,
they.
she may have us there, John. We may have to bow down that it's not a boat.
And hers, a boat is bring on another 1,000. So hers is a boa. So bring on another 100 if something breaks. See?
I imagine
See
the one
how I
she
rounded
has.
that in there. She's got a high dollar.
I was gonna say,
so
she
it's
got a
bring
high
on
dollar
100.
one, yeah.
She got to bring on 100 if something breaks. Yeah, she don't have no cheap vessel.
Yeah, there you go. So John, just one more time for the viewers in the back. Explain how to participate in the belt.
Well, evidently they don't listen to what I say. So maybe you better do it. They'll listen to you.
I already did, but I wanted you to iterate.
So down here at this place on this wall is a belt. You can win the belt by going out there and catching a Jack Crevalle by throwing your lure in the water, catching him, taking a photo of him, and putting him on a stick.
Yep.
And sending the pictures to Eric.
Yep.
Bragging about it. And then we'll brag about it on here that you caught it.
Boom.
And then you can be the belt holder for the month like that guy that did the cobia there.
Thomas.
And then you can be like Tyler. If you win a bunch of times, you can say, I am an awesome fisherman. But right now, only Tyler can say he's an awesome fisherman. And I think Tyler and Jessica, probably the two that have won the most of the belt.
I think Tyler's probably still up there. Shoot, Andrew Wood was up there for a while.
Andrew Wood,
you
yep.
know,
So those are some back-to-back repeaters.
There's a lot going on there.
So I implore you to get out there and catch a Jack Crevalle.
So Jacinda, yours is registered. I'm thinking it's a boat. I think it's a boat.
She's in a boat. She can no longer hide behind it now. She's in a boat.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear her
take back
crap.
everything I just said. Let me erase the last 45
That's
seconds.
Right. Let's erase that. Wind it back. Jacinda, you're in a boat. Don't want to hear it.
There we go. All right, John, moving right along. It's time to talk about Bonnie with State Farm, and that means we got to come up with a new contest, John. We got to, we'll see.
Contest.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So if you haven't called Bonnie with State Farm to get a quote on insurance, whether it's to add something new, whatever the case might be, you need to give her a call at 352-484-0905. Let her get a shot at saving you some money and be part of the club. There's a lot of tailors out there nowadays that I hear have swapped to Bonnie with State Farm. So I know she really appreciates it, and we appreciate everybody helping our sponsors, and we love it when you help those that help us. So good job.
So all you got to do this month is make a rhyme about how good State Farm insurance is.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Yeah.
A little rhyme.
Yeah?
So you can bust a rhyme.
We can't even get these folks to take a picture of something, and now you want them to do an essay?
A rhyme.
A rhyme.
A quick rhyme.
I don't know.
On their time.
Tailors at home, what do you think?
See if they want
What
to
do
make
you
a
think?
dime. Do you want to save a dime on your time?
Bonnie's-
And make a rhyme to win this here rod?
Bonnie,
This is a rod and reel combo.
this is, what is it? This is a Daiwa rod
BG,
with the old BG on it, so it's a whole
man.
BG, Daiwa
With
BG
line
combo.
and everything.
Ready to go fishing.
Yeah, and all you gotta do is bust a rhyme.
I don't know. What do you
Nah,
think?
What are we
I don't
gonna
know.
do?
So Tyler's, what do you think? Taylor's?
Yeah, Tyler Taylor. Listen, Tyler. See, you were busting a rhyme. You didn't even know it.
I was.
Tyler Taylor.
So talented.
What say you?
Give us some ideas.
That's right.
Yeah,
what would
let's see 'em in
what would
the
you
comment.
all like?
I can't wait to show Bonnie my new shirt. Okay. Well, that was random.
Quarters or beer pong.
There we go. So, John, you know we do the memes. We've done other random pictures. Let's see.
Bonnie is my favorite State Farm agent. That doesn't rhyme, Tyler. I want to show you my shirt.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
What do you think? Nobody's coming up with some ideas here, John. I think they're scared.
Are they scared to win a rod and reel combo?
I believe they are. Because I don't know. It's so hard to come up with something new. Bonnie, what do you think, Bonnie? Good recovery.
I tell you what.
Talk to me.
All you got to do is print on a little board about that big and put "I love State Farm" and take it in a photo of any fish you catch this month and submit it. And everybody that submits a photo, we'll put your name in a bucket and draw for that rod and reel.
What do
That
you
gives
think?
everybody a chance that just puts in, and if you put in 5 pictures, you get 5 chances to win. I love State Farm on a card.
Love State. Can it
And you
be
hold the
handwritten,
fish.
or is it got to be printed
Handwritten.
off a computer?
You can do it any way you want
all
to.
right.
I love State Farm. You can put it around the border of your fish. You can put it up on the top like a meme. I love State Farm.
Look
Pointing down at your fish.
Look at Laura D participating right here. If your property comes to harm, be glad you have coverage with Bonnie from State Farm.
I already got it
Bam!
right, man.
Bam!
She's already entered.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Bring back share and win.
Well, remember we used to do share and win when we were on Facebook, and
Share and win?
yep. So
I'm
I
lost.
think
What's a share and win?
we used to do that on Facebook back in the day. If you shared the episode, so many shares, we could see whoever shared, and we put their name and we do a random drawing, But the YouTube kind of works differently.
And
Not,
yeah,
not
we
everybody
can't
has the
get
ability. You've got
yeah.
to, you got to be subscribed. You got to be all the hoopla to be able to, I think, share it. So that's.
It should say I love Bonnie Wlasiuk State Farm.
So there we
Oh
go.
man, that's fine. It can say I love Bonnie State Farm.
Yeah.
There
yeah,
you go. That's fine.
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is just get your little piece of paper. Says I love Bonnie from State Farm,
Bam.
or my favorite agent, Bonnie from State Farm. Whatever you want to come up with.
If it's in that
If
neighborhood.
it's in that neighborhood,
yeah,
and take a picture with a fish.
Yep.
So basically, just carry it with you on the boat. If you catch a catfish, if you catch a sunfish, if you catch a whale, if you catch a cobia, if you catch a snook, it doesn't matter.
There you go.
We'll know you've caught the fish lately because it's got that little picture on it. That's how we're going to keep old fish from happening. You got to have that piece of paper in there.
Take
And
that
then
picture, yeah.
Everyone you submit to Eric will be posted on the show, and you'll get a ticket to win that rod and reel combo, and then we will draw a winner.
I think we got to submit it to you. You got a lot more free time than I do.
I can do it. Submit it to me. Submit it to me. I can handle it.
Send it to Capt Eric gmail.com. Shasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or text her to 352-220-3206.
See, Jessica's on it already. Good. Yep, that's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
It's
well,
simple.
of course, Jessica's down. She does just about anything to win her fishing tackle.
Well, hey,
look at her
what-
last meme. She hadn't fished in days. Got everything. Go, take me.
Why not? I mean, you're supposed to want a rod and reel combo,
Sure.
so we're not making it hard for you to win one. I promise you.
No, not at all.
Yep.
Well, I mean, nothing we really do on this show is hard.
Yeah, it's not hard.
You just got to put forth the
Put forth
tiniest
a tiny
bit of
effort to
Yeah.
win a dang $150 combo with
Yep.
braid already on it at Cap's Cove.
Yeah, look, Jessica says that's easy.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
easy peasy.
All right, John. Bonnie also has this tournament coming up here Saturday, October 7th. I think they're running out of, it's going to be out of Captain's Cove, if I'm not mistaken. The Fishing for Freedom tournament, pretty cool ordeal. Make sure, look that up on Facebook,
Yeah, I think
Fishing
they've
for
got
Freedom
their
tournament.
captain's meeting at the VFW or something. I think the one in Dunellen, and then the weigh-in will be at Captain's Cove, I believe. But correct us
And
if we're wrong.
we'll get you all the information
Yep.
the closer we get.
That's
but go
right,
ahead
we'll-
and take a look at
Yep,
that.
check that out.
All right, good deal. All right, John, moving right along, one step closer right here. You know what that means? That means it's time to hear a word from our Salt Life sponsorship right here. Let's take a look.
Going fishing.
Big shout out to Salt Life for sponsoring Shasta McNasty Fishing, by proxy sponsoring the show. And John, I want you to check out my new lickety split with Shasta McNasty Fishing Charter shirt right here, huh? How cool is that? You know,
Wow.
from
In
Salt
Salt
Life.
Life.
Yeah, look, we got the
What?
got the logo on.
They
the
custom made that for you?
back. How about that, huh?
They
Yeah.
custom made that?
Can
for
you see it? Can you see it? Can
Did
you
Salt
see
Life do that, or did you do
it?
it?
No, that's Salt Life.
Whoa.
I know. Whoa,
Wow.
whoa, bumping everything.
That's not me kicking nothing
No, that
now,
was me.
boy. You what the heck?
That was
So
me.
Salt Life made you your own stuff?
Through their captain's program, we
Wow.
can get our logos printed on Salt
Isn't that
Salt
like
Life
cool?
Shrine. Yeah. So
I
that's
don't have
pretty
one
cool.
of those shirts, so I'm not exactly impressed.
Well, yeah. Well, this was our first run.
Don't make me call Sam.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't make me call Sam.
There you go. Hello, Sam.
I don't have one of these shirts that Eric has. How can I, walk around and do advertising for you if I don't have one?
He was wondering where his was.
Oh, crap.
It's coming. It's coming. No,
So Sam's calling me. Boy, it's a good thing I didn't say I had one.
All right, guys, this is when we give away a 20% off code from Salt Life. Big shout out to Salt Life once again. This is for saltlife.com. Go ahead, put this code into the coupon section. It only works one time, so whoever gets to use it first, that's who it goes to. Are you ready, John?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
See the letters.
Yep. Tonight's code is CC20GM1LDS. One more go. CC20GM1LDS. What you got out of that one, John? Anything? He's studying. He's studying. He's studying.
I can't believe y'all like this shit.
I
got nothing. I got nothing.
Remember,
that's the first time I got nothing.
Remember, that's a one-time use code, John.
Yep,
it only works for the first person that gets it in there. There you go. It's saltlife.com.
I got nothing on that one. LDS.
All right, John. So let's move right along right here. Let's get into some fishing trips. Talk some goodies.
Let's do some sight fishing.
Yeah, let's do some sight fishing. All right, John. So Thursday was the opening day of red snapper season, and the list of folks that we had going on that trip was long, and it was captains, and it was this, that, and the other, and they all decided that they'd rather not go into apparently the Gulf was depressed, and I wanted to go give it a smiley face.
Y'all might have been giving it a twirly face trying to I mean, y'all, I don't know.
So
a lot of in and outs.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. So we rescheduled that
Gulf
trip.
Looks like this a lot right now.
But we got out there on Friday, and I'm not gonna say that it was a nice, easy trip.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's that silent button.
Turned down too.
I know, it's that new phone of yours, John. It doesn't listen.
It doesn't listen.
But we got out there. Well, we got out there somewhat on Friday, and this was our wedding party, John, and we'll talk about what I did on Saturday there, but this was like the pre-party for the wedding that we did on Saturday, and we left 5 o'clock in the morning, off we go, and we got out there, and we were running with it. It was, at our back.
Not so bad.
And I don't know, I think by the time we got out to 65, maybe 70 foot, somewhere out around that area, this is when I could tell that my man really loved his woman, because we had a boat full of dudes and his woman, and everybody was like, no, we gotta go, keep going. And she never would have said anything. She was calm, cool, collect, never would have said a word. But he said, you know what? I think this is probably far enough. We just need to try and fish right in here. And I was like, damn it, that's love right there. And despite of all his buddies and everything else, which without, and he's hardcore now. He said, I think we need to probably try and work it out here. So we got on a spot, dropped anchor a few times, finally got hooked up. It was
once you turn the boat the other direction, it's kind of strange, isn't it?
It was sporty. Yeah. Well, it was all in our back, and then once you turn into it, you're like, whoa, where did that come from? Yeah. But we got on some really nice fish, John. We weren't quite where we needed to be for red snapper, but we got on some really nice gags. We caught several nice hogfish. Porgies out the yin yang, those almacos and those lessers are out there. I mean, we turned their trip. I mean, it was exactly what they wanted it to be, minus the red snapper. But for what the seas were and everything, everybody was tickled pink, and some really nice fish there. And I left that up there just in case anybody wanted to count. For our sometimes we got fish questions for our last question of the day. So I gave it a little bit of time.
You're giving him a hint?
No, it could be subterfuge. I don't know.
Oh, sabotage?
Subterfuge, sabotage. One of those words there. But then we turned around, and John, I did my first wedding. Is Reverend Captain Eric Hasty on Saturday, and that was pretty cool. It was definitely different. It was my first. I think I did all right. Everybody was happy. Everybody was all big smiles. We did it out there on the water. If anybody saw us, that was us out there on Shell Island on Saturday there. But that was we had a good time, and it was definitely a fishing theme / kind of piratey kind of thing, and it was good. We had fun.
Did anybody say, do you take this no-see-em to be your lawful embedded friend into your arm?
So as windy as it was on Friday, it was still pretty windy on Saturday.
They were being blown away.
I don't think anybody got bit by a no-see-em on Saturday.
That's great.
So that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yep.
So we did not have anything for Sunday, John, for offshore. So you went and took a little bit of a trip, and I'll just let you tell stories on this one, John. But at least it looked like you had some fish here, So that's you got a snook and a mangrove, and then I don't know what's up there, but I see money and what is that, John?
That's a pair of holy drawers. And no, they're not baptized. They're holy drawers.
Harry Murray.
I threw the cast net first thing in the morning to get some bait, and it hooked a rock. So I bent down the side of the boat. You bend over to get the cast net in the rock, and all I heard was rip. And I was like, rip. Something feels kind of chilly. So I stuck my hand back there, and I was like, uh-oh. I had a hole about that big right there in the back of my pants where my balls were hanging out. and my butt. So
my balls.
So I didn't know I had a long shirt on, but if I was to bend over and net something, people were going to get a shot. So I stayed away from people. I didn't fish any well-known spots. I went to places that nobody would go to, and I anchored up on this one spot, and I finally got a bite and caught that snook, and here comes Black Dog Charters. They're like, hey, John, he's got the kid, his old lady, and her friend. And they're like, hey, John, how's it going? So, of course, I turned right around and looked at him. Hey, how y'all doing?
He was free.
And I said, look, guys, I said, you guys don't want to fish here. And they looked at me and said, why, it's a good spot. I said, no, today it's not a good spot. I said, because all you're going to see is my ass. They're like, well, you show your ass all the time. I said, no, this is different. This is different. This is my ass. And then the one lady says, well, dang. She says, I got money. I'll put money in there. I was like, all right. So I got $40 out of the deal.
Woo!
That was the best I could do.
Yeah. Well, that'll get you a new pair of shorts.
But here's the kicker, though. There's a kicker to the $40. She was telling me to put my clothes back on. She wasn't giving me $40 for stripping. She was like, can you please put your clothes back on? I'm like, damn it, man. I thought that I was king of the strippers.
So, John, to fix your problem, you would have had to broke Rule 1, right?
That was like 17 rules. I was in another quadrant because I broke my shoes, my briefs. You could have untied my shirt. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I should have done that.
Because Laura points out that that's got to be where rule number 2 is to wear underwear. But nobody wears underwear
it's
with
a swim trunks.
Suit. Yeah.
It was not shorts. It was swim trunks because I was going in the water to throw the cast net so I could get wet. Because I walk around and cast net up to my waist. So that's the same thing somebody else said. No, I wore my good boots when I did that, but I kicked the cast net when it got on the boat and it just come undone. I was like, you got to be kidding me! I lost the reefs. I had $100 day of trouble, and. But still, the funniest part was when I got back to the boat ramp.
Yeah.
Because I told this guy and his wife, I said, y'all go ahead. They said, no, you're here first. I said, no. I said, you guys go ahead. They're like, no, you're here first. I said, listen to me very carefully. I said, I don't want to show you my ass. And the guy's like, what do you mean? I said, I ripped my pants, and his wife tears started coming down. She goes, that's funny right there. She said, I think we'll go ahead and go first. I was like, yeah, you guys go ahead. Because so it was so bad that when I got to the boat ramp and everybody had already loaded, I run to get the truck, I run back, and I forgot to take my bucket out of the back of the truck. So, because I'm running because I don't have clothes on. Mm-hmm. So I don't want nobody getting me in trouble with the cops or nothing because I don't want the kids around. I don't want nobody saying, oh my God, So I ran, I didn't put the bucket in, I drive down the road and my bucket flies out and I lost all my stuff. I mean, it was bad. I forgot about that. It was probably $100 worth of stuff I lost there. So I had a bad day. It wasn't good, But it's another story to tell and a memory. And that's about all I got.
There you go. Well, then we rolled out in the old lickety split again on Monday, and we had a boat full of some interesting folks, John, folks I hadn't seen in a while.
Yeah.
So we had another call it a situation, not because of anybody on the boat. We run into a little technical issues, but we got out there to about 65 foot, and we had some problems, but we got on some really nice fish there.
Look
nice hogfish.
Gags.
Some nice gags.
Wow.
I don't know that you could tell, but that is Jacinda right there. She's
There's
holding that
Jacinda?
that red grouper right
That
there.
seems to be a good job of holding.
She,
I don't see a slippery
no,
fish.
she didn't drop the first fish.
Oh,
Nope,
wow.
Not at all. No, Jacinda had a really good time. I want you to pay attention. Look at the porgy that Janot is holding down there at the bottom center. Now, that is a porgy, John. A porgy.
Porgy.
If you look at the fish on the deck, John, that's the big porgy amongst all the other little porgies around it. He's 3 porgies long, that one porgy.
So that is the king of all porgies. Probably the biggest one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, what'd you figure that fish was, 12 pounds?
Give or take, give or take, he was anywhere between 10 and 12 pounds at least. I mean, he was a stud.
Monster fish.
He was a stud.
Now, did he fight?
Oh yeah, no. I thought that was a red snapper. The way he looked coming up, the way he flashed, everything was
red
until he was
snapper.
in the net, and I lipped, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
What the hell is that? That's the greatest fish to catch.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Now, I do want to point out, everybody loves hogfish. Oh, the meat on hogfish is this. Oh, the meat's this. The meat looks great. The meat. When you fillet those porgies, John, and you take the skin off,
they're beautiful,
and you lay it next to the meat of a hogfish,
it's opaque and clear.
You cannot tell the difference, John.
Yeah, it's clear and opaque.
Now, I haven't eaten porgy in a long time, so I can't tell you the taste, but I'm curious as to if the taste is similar. But in appearance, side by side with a hogfish, you can't tell the difference.
I can tell you that a friend of mine, when we went to the Keys, we caught like 6 different kinds of porgies. We had saucer eye porgy, green porgy, grass porgy, blue porgy, pink porgies, and champagne porgies. My wife and I caught. We had about probably 50 of them. We brought them back to the dock, and the old guy grabbed them, filleted them, and fried them up. And he fed everybody at the bar this fish. Like, he had trays of fish he'd come out with. And everybody was like, "Oh, what's this?" And he said, "Oh, it's porgies." So they were all like skeptical. Nobody really wanted. But the first person started eating it, and then the next person went out there, and then everybody ate all that fish. It was spectacular. But if you've never had sushi porgy, it's amazing. I've had it.
It looks fantastic. So, I mean, I don't know why
champagne
it wouldn't
porgy
be.
is probably the best, but the other porgies are just as close. But yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, there we go. From the mouth of babes, there's Tyler right there. He says porgy's just as good as hog, raw or cooked.
Yep,
there we go.
It's amazing.
Right.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yep. But we got back in from that trip, John, and we had to pull the boat out of the water, and we went to go see our buddy, old Jeff Napoli from Lake Weir Marine. That name's right there in the bottom left under new subscriber.
You know why he subscribed? Because he felt bad because he should be working on your boat.
Yeah.
That's why he subscribed. He's a feel bad subscribe.
So Jeff does all the oil change work and all that good stuff on our boat. So he's our go-to guy. He's the go-to, I guess, Mercury
He's your
warranty
guy. Specialist.
Yep, yeah. So Jeff has been jumping through some hoops and doing some things to get us back on the water. And big shout out if you need anything done that you're in that area or you could get it to him.
I think he should work through the night. Yeah. He's probably going, "Shut up, John! Shut up, John! Quit showing your ass!"
Jeff is gone
above and beyond.
Way above and beyond to help
Don't
us
listen
out.
to anything John's saying, Jeff.
I mean, I don't want to tell you the things he's done because I don't want everybody to think that that's just what he's going to do just because. But I mean, you're humming.
No, I was doing that. I was playing music to your song.
Okay.
I was playing music.
But no,
that's amazing.
So like I said,
tearing them big V10 motors down probably ain't easy.
So it's you know, I don't know. We can't say enough about Jeff and everything that he's doing to give us a hand right there. So
Yeah,
that's
'cause he
that's
jumped
cool
right on
stuff. Yep. So, all right. So where does that put us, John? That puts us right there into Spotted By, and we're almost ready to start talking about some good old baits. Cool. Yep. So let's see here. Spotted By. There we go. All right, we spotted Karrie right there. Well, she's holding two fish. Doubling. You know, yeah. So
she ain't playing around.
She said not one but two right there. We spotted her, and we spotted Chris right there with a trout. But Chris, what the hell? What kind of trout is that?
That's a funny looking trout.
Well, Chris,
is that a rainbow?
Chris must not be fishing from around here, you know. But that's what he.
He's in
on
another
his page,
quadrant.
Yep.
Another quadrant.
And then we spotted right there that Shane. He got him a nice snooky poo right there. That's a nice fish right there. So there we go. Snook. All right, John. Good deal. Spotted By. Basically on Wednesday, I just go and stalk everybody's Facebook page looking for their fishing pictures, and we get them out there. So let's see.
A lake trout.
A lake trout? Is that what that was?
Yeah. That's opposed to the river trout.
Yeah, there.
Or the trouser trout. Totally different trouts.
Look, Susie's giving us some love. I think that's what that is.
She gave it to Tyler.
Oh, did she?
That was for Tyler. And Jeff is a good man.
Oh, okay.
That's the love to Tyler.
I thought maybe she was giving us some love.
No.
Oh.
She's giving it to her hubby.
Oh, okay. Well, we take the love any way we can get it, John. We need it.
You're not involved in this one.
We're love deficient. Yeah. We need some love. LL Cool J said it best. You remember that one?
He's gone, ain't he?
I don't think so.
No, that was a different one than that.
Oh, yeah. You remember that one? I Need Love?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah,
I could probably do that.
Was
Susie!
That late
Where's
80s?
Susie with the karaoke? Oh,
Late
yeah.
80s?
Oh, yeah. I remember that one. I remember that one real well. All right, John, let's get before I get myself in trouble. Bait talk. All right, John, you ready about this? You ready?
Oh,
you ready?
she threw it into that was for y'all also.
Oh,
snap.
We are loved,
That's
John.
a heck of a woman right there, boy. A smart thinker.
No, Tyler, that's the 80s, buddy. That's the 80s.
He says 90s.
I'm pretty sure that's.
I thought it was. I
think
like
it's
the
like 87, 88.
That's what
maybe
I thought.
Even 89.
Could be wrong, but
you know,
I know Tyler knows. LL Cool J.
Oh,
so, He knows all that.
Yeah, that's from the, you know.
I Need Love was his jam.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all reminiscing on the same jam.
There we go. Tyler, you gotta get us in trouble. Shh.
I just like grape jelly. So.
Oh Lord,
that's my jam.
Peanut butter jelly time.
That's my jam. I could have wrote that song and been a millionaire, but no, I didn't think about coming up with the baloney song.
So, bait for offshore, John.
Yes.
There's a plethora.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff.
Of frozen baits that you could buy that all the stores around here are gonna have. We like the threadfin herring is like the universal all-purpose
go-to.
Everything for the most part will eat a threadfin herring. You know, from your red snapper to your groupers, your grouper varieties. You know, any of that good stuff will eat threadfin herring, you know, and even I mean, you can, you know, and this is the one we're talking about right here. You know, the old thread herring. This just happens to be from Bait Masters, Owlsworth, right there. Does it smell like fish, John? So that bait, if you're gonna put it on your hook hole, I recommend that you clip the tail off. One, that gives a little bit of scent in the water, but it also, on descent, keeps it from helicoptering so bad and twisting up your line. Yeah.
If you cut it at an angle, just a little cut, a pair of scissors or a knife, cut it off. It makes that bait go down a lot better, and you don't get that line twist, and that weight doesn't go up there and get hung on your knot if you're using a knocker rig. And it looks more natural to the fish, too. And like Eric said, better scent.
You can also make your bait go longer, cut it in half. And when you cut it in half, cut it at that angle as well.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah,
1987. You was right.
That's right.
You don't question Eric
Listen,
on music.
Let me tell you something, Tyler. You do not question Eric on music because A, he'll tell you who sang it, why they sang it, when they sang it, and who the heck the band members are. It's like, what? Do you know this crap? He's our musical guru in trivia.
Oh, Lordy.
He was right.
But that bait is multifaceted. It is probably out of your frozen baits. It is on the lesser side price-wise.
It's the cheaper one.
So there's several things you could do other than putting it on your hook. You could cut that into small pieces and chum
with it.
You know, to get
chum.
the mangroves up, get the red snappers up, get things going, rocking and rolling. Some of the pictures that you saw that Janot had with the grouper that come from cut herring, we were free lining out for red snapper just to see if anything was there. And the biggest one, or biggest fish that we caught free lining was that grouper.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep.
Coming up that far, coming up 60 foot
Sure.
off the bottom to eat your little piece of threadfin.
Yep.
So that just shows you how good that bait is.
So threadfin herring. Sardine is a close second. They're almost identical. It's got a little bit different shape, but it's got the same color, the same flash, all that. A lot of people like to use the sardine as well, and if you can't get one, go with the other. But I mean, you pretty much do the same thing. They're almost the same size. It's more of a cylindrical, almost like a cigar, kind of ordeal. But if you can't get one, go with the other.
So the sardine doesn't hold on to your hook as good.
No.
So what we used to do with sardines is that would get us going, get the bite going because they're oily and they're smelly. We'd drop a few sardines to the bottom. If we didn't catch any fish, that was fine. That got the grunts turned on, then the grouper turned on, then we switched to the threadfin. Got them fired up because it's a little bit more smellier type bait. But and mangroves do love them if you free line.
Sure. Oh yeah.
They love those.
The next frozen bait, it's the bomb. It's the Mac Daggety. It's the get it girl. But it's high. Yeah. It's like giraffe stuff. It's way up there, John.
But it works. You need at least one box on the boat with you because there comes a chance where they may have their mouth shut on certain things, but they don't.
Yeah, and that's the northern mackerel or the Boston mackerel. That is man.
So I had a guy tell me why they like Boston mackerel, and he was a commercial fisherman, and he's from around here. As a matter of fact, he's passed away now. But I asked him. I said, "Well, why are you using that Boston mackerel?" He says, "Because a grouper lives his whole life to chase down and can't catch a mackerel." But when you present one to him dead, he can get it, and he's paying that mackerel back for all the ones he chased. Good catch. And that's what he told me. That's a straight-up old guy telling me that grouper love mackerel because they can't catch them. And it just ticks them off until they see one on the bottom. They got to have it.
Well, here's the thing. It's a large bait.
It is a large bait. You can cut it up 3-4 times.
Well, you could do that.
Or
You could put it down whole.
Yeah, and hold on.
If you cut it in thirds, it stays on the hook fairly well. If they're picking, it takes a while to pick it off. But whatever inhales that it eats that,
take it right away.
It has that oily, it has that funk, it has that, just whatever it is. But I mean, you drop that down there, or you cut that up into small pieces and chum with that. That gets you a nice oil slick. You bring some critters up from the bottom, with that. So that is.
I've watched Eric be quiet, grab hold of those while we're fishing with threadfin. All of a sudden, Eric's over there. It's like, what are you using for bait? Nothing. I got to catch my fish. And it comes up, and you see the big mackerel hanging on the side of the lip. It's like, you turkey.
But again. That's probably one of the more expensive. It's on the top end of the frozen food, the frozen bait, air. There's several baits out there I don't really care for. A lot of people like to buy the pack of squids, and this isn't to encourage or discourage any kind of bait, frozen bait, whatever. Everybody likes their thing. To me, the squid frozen. It's a mess. It's a horrible thing to work on. You get ink. You get that all over your boat.
Yep.
it stays on the hook pretty well.
Yeah.
But there's just seems to be a certain. It's like the smaller critters want to pick
That's right.
on it. They again, it stays on the hook. It's just, and again, people love squid. The squid works really well in the Keys. I've caught a lot of good, but in this area here, our waters here, squid is just not my go-to, and I don't ever really take it out. We had a gentleman bring a bag on Monday's trip, and we used it, and I kind of was, has anybody caught a keeper or anything on the squid? And not really. It's just, you know, I know a lot of people love it, and like I said, I know down south, you know, it's, you know, they don't get a lot of the baits that we can eat, you know, get. If you could catch it live, like if you're in the middle grounds and you get them off the top or you hook them, do whatever, it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
But the frozen ones, not my bag, baby.
Yeah,
Not my bag.
frozen squid will make the kids happy because they can catch grunts and porgies and stuff. I tell you, porgies love the tentacles of a squid. The little pieces of tentacle, if you use those on a small hook and a knockery, you can catch big porgies, and that's how Tim No does it. And he'll drop it down in 200 foot of water, and he'll pull up these champagne porgies, which are absolutely fantastic, but they love a small tentacle. But if you can get your hands on octopus or catch one off the bottom and get him in the boat, octopus makes fantastic bait compared to squid.
Now, the old commercial guys will use the big squid.
Well,
You
yeah,
know, they
that's
get the
different. They
squid
get
wigs or
wings.
whatever. Yep, and you cut that up into strips, and you
Big
damn near
red grouper.
can't get that off the hook. You know,
big
and
red
that
grouper like that.
you know, and that does. Now, as far as live bait, John, obviously, you know, your pinfish are going to do well offshore. You're going to catch mangroves. You're going to catch on the smaller mangroves. You're going to get those big, or pinfish. You're going to get the big mangroves. You're going to get the red snapper. You're going to get grouper. You're going to get anything, you know, about that size that you drop to the bottom with pinfish. So that's really a no-brainer. Now, what surprises a lot of people, John, is that I bring a lot of live shrimp.
Oh, the best.
People are like, what are you going to catch with that? And it's like the sky is the limit.
It's the limit.
Anything from your grunts to the hogfish to the porgies to the red grouper to the gag grouper to the mangroves to the
Red snapper.
the yellow tails, all the snappers, the red snappers, all that good stuff. From the smallest little shrimp to the big shrimp,
They'll smack.
they will eat shrimp. So do yourself a favor. If you've ever thought of not bringing shrimp out, get you some shrimp, bring it out there, and just give it a whirl. A lot of people always wonder, you know, I've never caught a hogfish. How are you guys catching hogs? Shrimp. You know, shrimp on the bottom. You know, that's how you catch a hog. You know,
Free lining for stuff with shrimp, it's amazing. A grouper will come up there and just tear that thing a new one. And then you've got to hold on for dear life because you're using smaller rods to catch smaller fish on shrimp. You got to upgrade your rod. We take 200 shrimp on a trip.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
Now, speaking of live, as you're running and you're cruising offshore, you'll see these bait pods getting pushed up.
Oh, yeah.
Could be anything from sardines, could be herring. You know, you really never know what it is until you kind of get up on it and see.
Bunkers, they're all out there.
You need to have what's known as a sabiki rig, pretty much either in the boat or ready to go at any given time, because you could pull right up in and around that bait pod
And catch them.
and fling that out there and catch 4, 5, 6, 7 baits at a time and put them in your live well and keep them alive. And I promise you, that is going to do you some.
You drop one of those to the bottom, it don't stand a chance. It will get slammed. By the biggest fish down there, the smallest fish down there, it don't matter. Something's going to eat that thing. It's dead meat.
Yep, there you go.
And you can use them for chum, cut them up. Amazing.
Now, Laura says she's a kid. She loves the squid in the Keys.
That's right.
The squid works in the
Yellowtail.
Keys.
Yep.
But they're used to eating it down there. I mean, that's what goes.
Evidently at
You
night.
bring some fresh shrimp down with you on ice. It doesn't have to be alive or whatever the case might be. But
squid 100 to 1.
you bring some fresh shrimp to the Keys, because they don't even hardly sell frozen shrimp in the Keys.
It
But you
sucks.
bring some fresh shrimp to the Keys, you're gonna catch a fish you've never seen before.
We took 300 to Captain's Cove shrimp, kept them on ice when me and my wife went down there and caught those porgies. We caught every single kind of fish you could catch, and we weren't even 2 miles offshore in a little 16-foot plastic bubble boat. When all the other boats were coming back in, we were getting our butt kicked, but we were catching fish.
Sure.
When I ran out of those shrimp, I didn't catch anything.
Yep.
Same spot. Went back to same spot, caught nothing.
No. No.
Them shrimp made the difference.
And then basically here's another tip or a clue. You're out there, you're catching grunts. You know, you don't want the grunts. I don't want the grunts. I'm fishing for whatever. Take that grunt,
Put him back down.
put him back down.
Just let him sit there on a circle hook. Leave him in the rod holder.
You can do that, or you can de-head him.
Yep.
Put the head down, and
Ooh. Big fish.
surprise.
Yeah.
Just hold on.
Remember
Hold
that
on.
big fish eat
Yep.
big baits, and if you put that grunt down there, just let it sit in the rod holder, let him eat it, put the clicker on.
Yep.
Big old rod will bend over like this, and you may have a tiger shark that's 10 foot long, all the way up to a 40-pound grouper. You know, there's no telling what's going to eat that thing down there.
You catch that, the sand perch
Yep.
or them blue runners.
They
You've
love
got you an offshore bait right
Oh,
there.
they're
you know.
great.
So that's that's my tips for your offshore
There's
bait.
there's another offshore bait that I'm going to tell you guys about.
Uh-oh.
Now this is the upper echelon of expensive, but holy mackerel, does it work? So my dad gets this wise idea. He knew this guy at a restaurant. So my dad says to the guy, "Hey, you got any conch?"
Oh.
The guy's like, "Conch?" He's like, "Yeah, I want a 5-pound box of conch." So my dad pays $90 for a 5-pound box of conch, that's going right for eating conch.
Right.
So Dad, we go offshore, and me and my brother were over on the one side of the boat, and we ain't catching nothing. Dad drops down, boom, he's got a grouper on. I'm like, what are we doing wrong? I mean, I didn't even know we didn't know he had it. My brother and I were like, because he wasn't sharing $90 bait. So my dad drops down again, boom, he's got another grouper. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? He's like, I'm using conch. I'm like, conch what? Conch?
He's got
Where'd
some
you get
fritters.
conch from?
He's
Yeah,
got fritters.
he was using conch, and I mean, he caught 20 grouper. And me and my brother are like, can we have a piece of conch, or you just gonna not share it? He didn't share.
No.
But yeah, conch is amazing if you can get it.
There we go.
They love it.
So I did see a question up here. Does Captain Cove have frozen mackerel?
Yes,
Yep,
they do.
It's either Boston or Northern.
Yeah.
Whatever they're
Both
able
are
to get
great.
at the time, because this time of year, I mean, that stuff goes quick. It comes in the door quick. It goes out quick. You know, it's hard to
have
hard
a
to keep
box
stock,
with you.
but,
And
yep.
yes, you can use thread fin as chum. We take a thread fin and put it on the board, Jim, and we cut it up in small. You only want it to be about that wide and
Little
about
bits,
that long. And you make it. We'll cut up while Eric's on the way out driving. John's in the back cutting up little small pieces. We pull up the spot. We'll chum 5 or 6 pieces at a time. Don't dump it all in the water. Just 5 or 6 pieces. You don't want to invite sharks in.
Yep.
You know, so that just keeps the fish going. And oh my gosh, if you chum for 10 minutes and nobody fishes, if you can wait, which you can't, John can't wait, but if you can wait, it's amazing. Yeah, let's stop it. No, don't go there.
No,
All right?
I was looking for the where is John and who are you?
So, but if you do that, you'll upgrade your fishing. It's amazing. You'll get all the big fish to bite.
Sure.
So
There you go. So that's a little tip of what we use. Again, the big surprises for a lot of people are the shrimp.
yeah, they don't.
You know, what are you
understand.
going to do with shrimp out
Oh,
here?
man.
You know, and that blows my mind every time that I hear that. You know, so
we
that's
take
crazy.
a minimum of 200 every time we go, and we'll use every single one of them, and we'll be looking and wishing we had another 100.
Yep.
Because
There we
it's
go.
just that good.
All right. So John, I'm looking. I don't see any other questions about bait.
Remember to cut the tails off because that keeps your line from twisting.
Yep.
And when you hook the bait, try to hook it in the cartilage of where, like on the thread fin, there's some cartilage. Try to hook your hook in the cartilage, and that makes for a better, harder for them to get it off when you drop it to the bottom. You can use halves, thirds, that works. You can hide the hook in there, that works. Put your circle hook in there, and they'll hit it, and they'll hook themselves.
There you go. All right, John. Well, that means we're down to the nitty gritty. We just got to give something away,
We'll
John.
see if they know how to count.
If your pinfish die, what do?
They'll still eat
it. Put it down there and catch red grouper.
That's right. They'll still eat it. Yep.
You could also cut it in half at a diagonal like we were describing earlier, and you may get some other critters as well. But
yeah, we forgot about the pinfish. But Jim's got pinfish here. But
oh no, we
but
talked about it.
The pinfish, if they're about that big or bigger, if you can find those in traps, man, those things make amazing baits. Like the porgies, drop a porgy down, they make an amazing bait also on the bottom. But those grass porgies are tremendously good baits, and It works. And even if he's dead, he still works. I've had frozen ones and throw them down there, and they work. So those fish just about eat anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. All right, John. Let's show everybody what we are going to give away now.
Like water koozie.
There we go. All right.
20% off Salt Life. Some Jim's Jigs.
There we go.
And
something to clean all them big fish with there,
Rapala
John.
knife to clean all the fish. After you listen to what we tell you to do and go out there and catch them, you need one of these to clean all them fish.
Yep, that's from Captain's
If you
Cove.
don't have a Filletzall blade, yep.
And the
and of course, on the other side, our friends from Aquatic Nutrition want you to catch the fish by chumming for them.
There you go. All right. Uh-oh, Deb says, yo, from the Keys. I saw a picture of you and Susie down there. Looks like you guys are having fun.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right. So tonight's question, it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be something different. I don't know that we've done something like this. And this question is pretty much, it's all in fun.
Did they learn how to count?
Did they learn how to count?
You were telling them earlier to count something.
Oh well, no, I was just leaving the pictures up there long enough,
yep,
you know.
Giving them hints.
We're gonna ask a question, you're gonna answer it, and the first 5 right answers we see, your names are gonna go in the bucket. Now,
this is a fun one.
This is a fun one.
This is gonna be fun.
And anybody that got to spend time with us on Monday is disqualified, unfortunately. Sam.
Monday. Yeah, no win, Sam.
It's because I see Sam's already answering questions, you know, so he can't.
You're out, Sam.
Wow, there's a lot of. Did we even ask a question about what would be 36?
Nope. I don't know. 36 inches of the fork.
Oh,
on
I guess
maybe.
But, wow, yeah.
Yeah, Sam. Da ha 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 ha. That ain't the answer, Sam. You're wrong. That's not it, Sam. Well, how in the world are they answering already?
I think they assume what we're gonna ask.
They have assumptions. Well, they're wrong.
And you know what happens when you assume, right,
That's
John?
right. It's assumption of all.
All right, so tonight's something different. We haven't done this before.
He says to the fork. Fork. What are we talking about here? They're so wrong, it's not even funny.
I'm going to flash an image.
Oh boy, you're going to get an image.
Yep. And you're going to tell me what's wrong with the image.
Oh.
And apparently, you know, this could be up for interpretation or whatever, but it's going to be the answer that we are looking for.
Because we decide what we want the answer to be.
So I have the answer on the paper.
That's right.
Here.
You can read it when we're done to see if you get it. Something's definitely wrong in this photo. Bad wrong.
Yep.
You should be able to figure it out.
Yep. So, and again, you know, we're picking a little fun, but it's all in fun. So
is this the day that the motor broke?
Yep.
Oh God dang!
Yep,
I'm suing him.
Yep.
I'd sue him. I'm telling you right now, I'd sue him.
All right, John, you ready for this?
Yep. What the hell's wrong with that picture?
All right, here we go. Let me find it here real quick. All right, here we go. I'm going to flash up a picture. I need you to tell me what's wrong with it.
Oh, man. I didn't know this was part of the dang deal.
The first 5 right answers are going in the bucket. All right, John, are you ready? We've never done this before.
Oh, man.
Are you ready?
I'm sad.
All right, here we go. All right. There it is. All right. What is wrong with this picture? And it's you know, that's our girl Jacinda right there. What is wrong with that picture, John?
Oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah. What's wrong with the picture? Do you see it, John?
That is great. She is no longer Slippery Girl. She's got a new nickname.
Oh, there's a lot of people that see it, John.
Yep. Oh man.
There we go.
She's holding it. So we're gonna name Jacinda Bananarama now?
Yeah,
Bananarama?
I don't know. That's so.
Did you get on her for this?
Dude, in front of everybody.
Oh
Called
no!
her out.
Oh,
yeah.
no! Now I know why Jacinda was laughing at it. The Banana-rama. Oh, man.
There we go.
Oh, Jacinda.
So what was wrong with that picture? Obviously, it was that Jacinda brought a banana or banana-like substance on the boat.
Oh, no.
And all of our woes that day became Jacinda's fault.
Oh, no. Jacinda.
She was almost voted off the island.
Oh, no. We're going to have to let you go, Jacinda. What'd I do? Oh, my God.
All right, Johnson, let's take
It
a look.
never even crossed her mind, she said. She just grabbed a drink. She was trying to grab the orange one, and it was an accident. Somebody had moved it. I know.
Yep.
I'm covered for Jacinda.
She said that she normally drinks the blueberry,
See,
but
and
they were out of them, and she just didn't even think to grab that
Yep,
one.
that's
There we
right.
go.
So Jacinda's off.
So Andrew saw it right away. Rick saw it. Casey saw it.
Oh, God.
Jessica saw it. And Tyler followed up with myself.
Listen,
Get in there,
now,
Tyler.
people, you don't play with bananas on boats, I'm telling you.
my
I don't
goodness.
care what anybody said. You can say blah, 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 whatever. They ain't good when you got
Yep.
banana on a boat. I'll have banana underwear,
Yep.
banana-flavored lip gloss, banana-flavored something, banana
Yep.
freaking bananas. I don't care. Don't do bananas on boats.
Now, Jacinda even put it here in the comment.
Yeah.
As we discover this, John, it's like we're almost back to channel marker 1 coming in the river. There's one rain cloud right there where we gotta
Dumps
go.
rain on you.
And it's like we discover that she has it, and then we notice, look, there's one rain cloud right
And it
where we
dumped-
need to be.
It dumped.
We got rained on. It wasn't horrible. It was like just to prove the point, John. All right, John. We got our
One
names in the
blueberry
Captain's Cove
away from
bucket.
a good day.
All right, John. Who's gonna win the
Who's
lucky
gonna win the
banana
banana prize? Who gets the banana boat? The banana boat winner is
Just one? He's got just one. All right.
oh, Casey. Casey wins the Banana-Rama prize.
Congratulations, Casey.
Also, this includes one free mowing job at your house by Jacinda.
Oh, does she
Yep,
still got a
she's-
mower?
I don't know if she does or not. She's gonna have to find one because she's the greatest mower we got.
Yeah,
In the whole crowd, she's the best mower. So she'll come right to your house, Casey, when you need your grass mowed. Jacinda will be there.
Yep, let's see what Jacinda thinks about
I
that.
don't
I'm
think
sure
she-
she's going to comment
I don't
on
think
that.
she
here shortly.
agrees, but hey.
Well, there we go. We got to the end of a little
man.
one. We got the end to another one. We had a little bit of fun with Jacinda. Everybody knows we love Jacinda.
We love Jacinda.
so we knew that we could get away with that.
She didn't like that answer. Okay, Casey, never mind. She's not mowing your grass. Never mind.
Oh, Lordy.
That was called the Lawnmower Chronicles. If everybody,
yep.
Jacinda and Lawnmower Chronicles is two of Jacinda's best. That's like the highlights of Jacinda.
Yep. There we go. All right, John, we got through another one here. We'll see everybody next week.
Casey has a lot of grass. Oh, God. I got 5 acres.
Let's see. What do we got? Jack Crevel for the belt.
Yep, Jack Crevel for the belt.
And I Love Bonnie with State
Oh,
Farm.
yeah, that's all you got to do. The I Love Bonnie.
Yep.
Oh, man.
All right, John, you ready for this? We Be Tailin.
She was excited for a minute.
We Be Tailin is brought to you by John. I think I already hit the button. Knotty Tails.
Jim's Jigs, Chassim Nash Fishing.
Filletzall Blades.
Aquatic Nutrition and
Plash
Captain's
Lights.
Cove.
Captain's Cove is in there.
Carrie's Custom Rods.
Bonnie with State Farm.
Caddycan for your trash.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Salt Life.
The Power Pole.
And Sea Bass Welding.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sonny's
and also
Barbecue.
Jacinda's grass mowing.
Her lawn mowing service.
That's right.
We'll see everybody next week.